Peace, family. So I'm back with another one, you know what I'm saying? So today what I want to do is I wanted to talk to my chosen ones about question everything, you know what I'm saying? It's important for us to question everything. And I feel like this was an important subject just to touch base on, which most of us already know. Once we get to this ascension space, we should be questioning everything already anyways. But one reason why I feel like it's important to touch base on it again still is because there's still some people who are tapped in, or says that they're tapped in, but they still kind of put out information as if they don't want you to question everything. But I feel like being honest and genuine and organic as you possibly can with yourself and the beings around you is extremely important. So like for me, I put me out there. I talk about a lot of shit that is not really discussed between my personal peers, you know what I'm saying? But I do it on here, and I know it's other people that do it in general, you know what I'm saying? But as far as me and my vicinity, and I feel like these are things that we should start doing more, asking questions and having these discussions with the people around us. So like, I don't feel like it should be a secret for somebody to know how much you make financially if they're close to you in your space. But I know that we're taught that we should kind of keep these things to ourselves. But my thing be with that at the end of the day is, it's like with me and my flow, if I'm doing what I'm doing and you're not stopping to hurt my flow, it don't make a difference if I tell you what my flow is. It don't make a difference. So having these discussions and topics and doing these things when introducing and meeting people, you know what I'm saying? And we can even use the one as far as the age, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know as people get older, most women, when they start getting older, that's wrapped up in the low vibrational shit, they don't really like putting their age out there. And I won't say that's all low vibrational women, because most older women that I like communicate with or engage with, like, they're pretty comfortable in who they are. So them saying their age is nothing to them. Like, they know that life has more meaning than just this age number. So that wouldn't be that big of a deal to put your age out there to somebody and let them know how old you are. But I feel like even keeping these little secrets when meeting people and talking and dealing with people, it's like a way to hang on to playing the game and being on a low vibration when you really honestly don't even have to be on that kind of vibration. Now, I teach my mini to question everything. So when I see other people putting things out there and saying like, you don't ask these questions, or you shouldn't do these questions and that questions, like, we at a space to where we're trying to create an open, honest, organic environment back to that frequency again. So how do you create that space if you still dancing around playing the game? I don't live in that space, and that's not what I practice within myself, and that's not what I teach my little mini. So when I see other people do it, I always question it to them directly, you know what I'm saying? But it's just naturally innate me to do that, you know what I'm saying? But when you are questioning everything while you're ascending, it opens your perspective up, and it allows you to kind of be able to think more freely for yourself, and you're not as directed in whatever conversation or engagement that you're having. So unless it's something like I clearly understand, I won't ask a question. But if it's like a little bit of misconfusion or not, or of me not really understanding what they're trying to communicate to me, I'll continue to ask questions until I understand it. You know what I'm saying? I do that with everything, and I continuously tell people that's around me the same thing. Question everything. Most of us already understand that we're supposed to question everything, but a lot of us still are confused about dancing around and engaging in that game still. when you're still engaging in that game, on that field, still in that manner, that's extremely low vibrational. That's extremely low vibrational. So how do you raise the frequency or make the shift or the change if you're not starting with yourself? And that's where, you know, when I see other beings and entities, it kind of gives me that, I want you to get it, but you'll get it on your time, or, you know what I'm saying? Just all these other little things from like still dancing around playing the Matrix game. The older we get, it's like the more control we think we have of our narratives. But you have to remember, you have to go back to ground roots. And what I always do is I go to ground roots and then I blend it in with this environment that I'm living in right now. So naturally, I'm a male. I'm supposed to be protective and provided. So I have to, since I wasn't taught, I have to study and look into all these things as far as, you know, how to be a male. Now, a lot of these things I was already doing to be, you know, in my divine masculine energy. But when you don't have no guidance, you still have to be taught so you can have confirmation, and so that way you can know which direction you're going in. And it should be no different for the females. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all have to dive into as far as figuring out how to be in your divine feminine energy and learning how to also mix that in with this system that we still a part of. You know what I'm saying? So for me, when I think about stuff and I'm questioning everything, I always take it back to, if there was no system in place, it would be solely on me and my strength and energy to protect and provide for everybody around me. Every day I wake up and I'm out doing something, my life is on the line. It's like that now, but it would be even more pressure for it. You know what I'm saying? So since that's not the case right now, I understand that, okay, I should know how to do all of these things. Whether there's police or nobody around, you know what I'm saying? I should be able to cover the beings around me, whether they're males or females, you know what I'm saying? I'm a protector, that's what I do. And since that's not the case fully, I had to learn how to, okay, I take that, our natural base of male instincts and what we're supposed to be doing, and then I have to blend that into this Western matrix society that's been created. So for me, once I start getting to a better place and understanding that on a higher frequency, I understood that for me to be in that space to where I fully feel 1,000% comfortable in there, I have to get land and create the tribe, because that's how my inner space operates. You know what I'm saying? It'd be hard for me to fully function the way I want to within this matrix. You know what I'm saying? And I never was one of those people who wanted to get land or buy a house just only for myself. You know what I'm saying? When I think of land and doing these things, I'm thinking of a tribe, a community. You know what I'm saying? It's no different than when you go to one of these subdivisions where nobody knows each other. You know what I'm saying? Or you can go to a subdivision where you do got some people who do kind of know each other, but if you can create that atmosphere within, then that would eliminate all of this shit right here. It would be less questioning as far as the matrix, and it would be more so just living and vibing and building your community up. You know what I'm saying? We all want to be around people. It's just this shit is too fucking witchy. So I just wanted to put that up there. You know what I'm saying? We make sure we questioning everything. Question everything. If you don't have a starting point, figure out, if you're a female, what the fuck is women supposed to be doing? What is my natural instincts and abilities of a female that has been keeping women on this earth forever? What are those natural things I'm supposed to be doing? Then dive into how the fuck can I mix that in with this witchy ass world, because I can't always be walking around 24/7 in my feminine when it's a demon right here, and I'm trying to keep myself protected and guarded as well too. You know what I'm saying? We have to figure out the blends. And like I was saying earlier with the men, you have to figure out, we pretty basic, protect and provide. You know what I'm saying? You better hit some weights if you're not doing it. Get some calisthenics, some push-ups or something to get your physical physique right. You know what I'm saying? Start working on something to build strategic plans. You know what I'm saying? I love to throw chess out there. It's strategic. Learn it. You know what I'm saying? It'll build you internally within. It's fucking Your phone is $1,000. Use it. Make it work for you. You know what I'm saying? They got apps you can download. Download the goddamn chess app. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to go out and hit the gym, but it's things you can do to kind of get yourself into a protective and providing position. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't want to run it up too long. Tapping everything down below. We constantly getting busy. Peace and love to the kings and queens.